Someday someone's gonna say it's all from the same cause and effect, and I just couldn't fathom. Blaming a whole
Where he comes from. I want to say he's from the US. I forget where.
Someone in the US.
Yeah. But like, oh, you know what? New York. That's where he's from.
New York? Sick. I like the color of the vinyl too.
Yeah, that one and the pink one. It's like that very like neon
No,
focus.
you got home what you want, still sit around stoned in your car, not doing shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think of all of it. That's one thing that one of the lines of this is
Sit out stone in your car?
well, the knowing you'd half the battle is just a bullshit quip written by some asshole.
Yeah.
Which, like, yeah, I don't know. I think
No,
it's
it's
very,
good,
like,
man.
time and place. And,
I like it.
yeah.
What's his name again?
So this is A$AP Rock.
A$AP Rock.
Yeah, this is off of Impossible Kid. I'll throw one other song
Yeah, for
off
sure.
of this album. On.
He's got a good voice.
He's got a oh man. Yeah, it's. I find it's like a very like approachable sound for that.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't know. I find like it's pretty consistent.
Yeah.
There's another song off of this album. Called Trump. That's got like a crazy beat to it. That's
Really?
very like heavy driving pushing effects. Especially this album, it's a lot of like storytelling.
Yeah, I like that.
Very like crazy stories from the tracks. Like he's got this dedicated to some of his brothers, and like them growing up and their experience with music at a young age.
That's cool.
And then yeah, he got some songs that are like in the recent perspective of like him and his personal life.
Yeah.
That song about him trying to like him and his cat, and like he got given a cat from like his
That's cool.
recommended like you know
Yeah.
try this or this is where you try this.
That's cool.
He's got a song just dedicated to his cat, which is just like super vibey. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sweet.
I think he's got like a really good ability to make such a good song out of something that's seemingly original.
Yeah.
Like he can like just expand on it and like
No, that's a skill in itself right there.
yeah.
Being able to make something that seems like it wouldn't be that important, make it sound important, and make it important. Still recovering from church. I like that line.
It's just so much like these like little mini lines that just can get thrown in that I think I don't know. Just accurate. And there's like so many like double entendres and like things that like double meaning that's just like
Yeah. Who else do you listen to with rap?
As of late, A$AP Rock has been one of the big ones. Similar with like heavy lyricism.
Yeah.
Jid.
Yeah, Jid's good.
Just because like I don't know, he's got that flow and that style that I really like.
Yeah.
I don't know, reminiscent of some of the stuff that I got into rap. So
Yeah.
like, to do that and love, and then I don't know, things like Love the Jewels have always been huge for me.
Yeah.
I like try to listen to a whole bunch of different artists. I think.
Have you listened to much Kendrick? You haven't.
I've only a little bit here.
Dude, we gotta listen to some Kendrick for a minute, man.
But it's like going through like like the classic stuff is like Family Ties. So
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah,
oh,
fire
God,
shit.
DNA and
Yeah.
how cool is just yeah. I mean that's all like the most popular ones, but like yeah, for just getting into it, oh,
Yeah.
so good. But then I'm trying to think if there's any other
Maybe no one cares. Party over
artists that I
here.
recommend.
I'll be over there.
Have to think about that. I think A$AP Rock is definitely one of the ones I think he deserves so much more love.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you have any others? Any artists that you like?
Dude, I collect so much rap.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest rap guy. I think my top 5 like favorite rappers that you should check out. Mac Miller's my personal favorite. Kendrick, of course. Like J. Cole,
Yeah,
is sick.
yeah.
Yeah, if you listen to him. Dr. Dre has some crazy production.
Yeah.
Like who else? What's his name? Not the album's called Mad Villainy.
Oh, MF
Yeah,
Doom.
MF Doom.
Yes,
Yeah, MF Doom's crazy.
I'm heavy on my end.
Yeah, I actually have that album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah,
I
it's a good
say
album.
as well for like MF Doom for Danger. Hamlet Teaser Mouse.
I haven't heard that one.
They've got
Actually, I know the album cover, but I've
they've
never
got some
listened.
stuff that they got together. But he's got some tracks off of that are so good.
Yeah.
Like some, I don't know, some of my favorite. I think Old School Rules is like it's got like one of my favorite like just jumping in.
Yeah.
And just getting
Word.
Yeah.
And are you still into rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good amount of rock, good amount of metal.
Good amount of rap in there too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been like everything. It feels like sometimes funky to balance all
Yeah.
like going from like
So extreme.
hardcore
but-
death metal
yeah.
sometimes to that. But I mean, like having the gender and
Yeah.
like that space for different music or like different space for different music. I don't know. Do you find for music it's like music influences your like mood?
Yeah,
emotion,
yeah.
mood
And
emotion influences both?
I think, well, I mean, my energy, I think it's about energy. So I think which like encompasses mood and emotion. But my energy helps me pick which album I want to listen to.
Okay.
But then the music totally influences my mood and emotion
Yeah.
and energy. Like, especially when I like get in the vibe, like get in the groove, like you know the flow state.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, when you get in the flow state with music, like temporarily, and it influences everything.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I get in the flow state a lot, especially with this setup.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, when you're especially by yourself and you feel the vibrations,
Yeah.
and like you can feel like just you feel the music rather than just think about it, or
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Absolutely.
Like,
and I guess
it's a
like,
different state of mind.
like we were saying, being able to like really pick apart the music in this kind of space and it makes it just like easier to like.
Oh yeah. So this is Turn Blue, and it's one of my favorite rock albums ever. You have to let me know what you think, but it's really powerful. Like it's psychedelic. Like even the cover is like even the cover is trippy.
Yeah, absolutely. That like visual illusion. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I feel like I'm like
I know. But
falling into it.
The whole point of it is
Cool.
the reason it's called Turn Blue is
Yeah.
because like when you're feeling crappy or down or shitty, it's actually when you discover the most. That's why it's called Turn Blue. Like there's a song, you know, Fever by the Black Keys.
Oh, yeah.
That's off
Yeah.
this album. So it's
okay.
like even that song is about like Fever, where'd you run to?
Yeah.
Fever, where'd you run to? It's like it's basically saying, from my interpretation, like why'd you run from a problem that you could have solved? Essentially, so it's interesting. I don't know. It's a cool album. Yeah.
Before you do, is
Yeah.
there anything that like makes a song, or like anything that you're like?
I like complications. I like a complicated song. Unless it's like, I also like simplicity. But when what really gets me in the groove of like that flow state that I was mentioning
Yeah.
is a complicated song that has a lot of things that are going on. But for that to be successful, I have to listen to it on like headphones, like good headphones.
Yeah.
Or my speakers. But like there's another Monsters of Men album, not the one with Little Talks, but Fever Dream.
Yeah.
It's an amazing album, and it's so complicated. It's got like sounds in every direction. But that's what makes a song for me is
That's
like
interesting.
lots of complication.
Yeah. Something that's always drawing your attention.
Something that's always changing my attention, because I'm a bit ADHD, so
Yeah.
like paying attention to one thing and I lose it, but it's like I'm already paying attention to the next thing.
Yeah.
And it's happening simultaneously, and I love that.
No, I agree, man.
What about you?
I think that can be. I think it's again, it's moods and times for when I want something specific. But generally, I think one thing that does, and it's not like super definitive, not super clear cut, but like some humanness or some human element.
Yeah,
put into
agreed.
things. So like for that, like I don't know.
Well, that's what these do.
Yeah.
Like it adds like it. So, I used to have a little preamp, and it sounded good, but it was so unhuman. It sounded it just sounded pre-recorded.
Yeah.
This adds the human element.
And that's totally what I'm talking about. Like being,
Yeah.
and like being able to pick up the different sounds, but
Yeah.
also being able to hear like maybe where something was a little wrong or was like perfect.
Exactly. I love that too. Even if timing's a bit off, it's like as long as it's not too noticeable, it's good.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I've had talks with people about kind of electronic music and being perfectly cut.
Yeah,
sometimes,
true.
And like, I don't know, just kind of discourse around that. I think that, like, by all means, that is music.
That's why rock is good too, because it's like it's not always perfect. It's kind of like it is perfect depending on how you listen to it, but it's like the guitar solos aren't, and like you know the individual drums are all humanized. Yeah, it's all made by humans rather than computers and beating code.
I'm curious because do you still see that as music, like the beat code?
Yeah, I do. But you know what? I've actually had this argument with Luca before,
Yeah.
and he doesn't think there's a difference between analog and digital.
That's interesting.
And I know a lot of people that don't.
Yeah.
But dude, something about when I listen to a record that's not zeros and ones, but it's actually a vibrating needle and like has to go through the whole analog process.
Yeah.
To me, it just sounds so different to me.
Totally.
And
do you think there's a difference with how you're engaging with it versus?
Oh yeah, there's both too.
Yeah.
There's both too.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Cause like with this, I take my time to like sit here and talk to someone and focus on the music, or just focus on the music by itself. Whereas with like, you know, like digital, it's like it's good in the car, or it's good at the gym, but so that probably has some aspect to do with the way I listen to it and the quality that I hear. But what do you think about that? Like, do you consider zeros and ones to be real music?
I do. Just
it is.
Because I don't know. I've got like some of those friends that like I don't know make beats and all of that.
Yeah,
and,
me
like,
too.
And I think that's like absolutely its own thing. And I don't know. I think I was talking to somebody, and sure there's some difference, but I don't think there's much difference between like pressing the keys of a saxophone, and pressing the keys of a piano, and pressing the keys on a key.
Yeah.
Like in terms of the action itself, it's similar. Then there's that talk about that some people would like the vibrato or the sustainment being done physically versus so I don't know. I feel like you can have the semantics.
Yeah.
You can argue for any of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's no right or wrong answer.
Yeah,
when it comes to
ultimately,
that. It's all personal preference.
Exactly. It's personal preference. It's personal expression. Like
Personal expression.
Somebody chooses to express himself through digital. I'm not going to say that your expression is the best.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think for making music, digital has been revolutionary. Like, the amount of people that can make, like, even I make music now, and I was never like, that was never my goal. I just do it for fun. And like, the ease of access to music is so nice now.
Yeah.
But I still think my personal preference is listening to it, like, vinyl all the way, or analog all the way. Not even just vinyl, but like, do you notice a difference between digital and analog?
I feel like sometimes I do, but again, it might be part of that combination bias.
Yeah.
But it's also, I'm trying to think of what I'm like really listening to. But it's because like I'll sometimes listen to records. I do listen to things on my phone. Other than passive, of kind of like having it in the background.
Yeah, or
maybe
doing something
like
else.
getting some homework done or something like that. So I will sometimes engage with it in a similar way, but I think for me there is some difference.
I don't even know how to describe the difference. It's like the only way I can describe it is like a little bit more magic or some cringy thing like that. Like, I know it sounds cheesy, but honestly, I do believe it. Like,
absolutely,
there's more warmth. I don't know how to describe it, but it is, to me, it's different. And I love something about it. It's not just a collection. It's actually, to me, it's like I can hear the difference in audio personally, and feel the difference in audio, which is something that shouldn't really be a thing, but to me it is. So
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Are you record collector? Do you like to strive for different pressings, that kind of stuff?
I'm not that into it yet.
Just appreciate.
I mean, I have different
music?
pressings, but like honestly, as long as it's like the best quality is like. I mean, stereo is obviously the most important because it has two distinct channels for left and right. But yeah, it doesn't matter to me that much. I'm sure it will matter more to me one day when I get even more into it. But yeah, the quality is, to me, just stands out a lot. That's and most vinyls have really good quality. Not all of them, but
I think less than the vinyl itself, having a good vinyl record player. That you got like something that's like a all your nice stuff.
Yeah. And how's the wall going?
Yeah, the climbing gym. Climbing gym's great. So just recently got hired on at another climbing gym. So
CC. Whatever it's called.
Yeah.
What's it called?
CCC.
Yeah. Okay.
So finishing up my training and all that for those guys.
Nice.
And getting in and doing some more teaching and instructing for those guys shortly. So
sweet.
I'm excited, but it's everything that I want to do. Like it's teaching and instructing, especially like with the younger
Maggie said she saw you there.
Oh, yeah,
On
yeah.
the wall, yeah.
Nice.
She goes there a lot, so
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't know. For me, clubs always doing that thing. I don't know. For me, it's fun music. Truly, I don't like I don't know if it's escapes or outlets or what it is, but when I'm climbing, it really is just like, I only have the capacity to focus on like hands.
Yeah, you're really focused.
It's something, yeah, it's like full body control.
It's like that flow state, man.
Exactly, that's exactly.
Yeah,
So
flow
for me,
state.
when I'm there, yeah, I like can't bring any weight or anything into the wall.
Yeah.
It's exclusively moving in the space.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I see it as something that is, dirtbag can be all the way, but I do see it as something that is a little like therapeutic.
Yeah, honestly, I think
to a certain extent.
I like people hate when I describe it this way, but like good music is meditative.
Absolutely.
I mean, it
And
depends on the person, but like to me, it is.
I think it does depend on the person. I think it's
Yeah.
also your ability to get sucked into.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
if you are able to like suspend your reality
Yeah.
for like an hour,
Yeah.
to like put yourself into a record,
Yeah.
I think you can get so much out of it.
Yeah, and when you come out of it, it's
Yeah.
almost like you can think differently temporarily
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
think clearer, and yeah, it's very interesting to me.
Have there been any albums or any records that have like challenged any ideas you've had?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like there's so many.
Yeah.
But the biggest one that stands out to me is Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
"To Pimp a Butterfly."
Yeah.
That's a crazy. Like just you're talking about ideas in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like anything that you hold that music has like. tested.
Yeah, I mean, like, To Pimp a Butterfly is an eye-opening album
Yeah.
about, like, just especially black culture.
Yeah.
But, like, it's incredible. Like, I wish I could, like, I wish I could show you the first song, because I probably shouldn't put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it's like every N-word is a star, and it says that like 10 times, and it's like, it's just to start off an album that way
Yeah.
is like so powerful, man. I don't know. That's probably one of the most influential albums that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, that's tough. Like influential albums for me,
Or I've challenged your
or
view?
that just challenged me.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I'm challenging my own beliefs, but like getting to experience some other beliefs, like I would just Jordan Lucas's "I'm Not Racist."
Yeah, that's a
Feels
good
like
one.
just
That's a good
classic,
one.
just,
Yeah, that's a good
like,
song.
Yeah.
He's like talking to someone, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the whole song.
Or himself.
It's him talking to like talking to a white dude,
Yeah.
white dude talking to him.
Yeah,
And then-
I've seen that. I've seen the
yeah.
music video for that. It's crazy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like,
That's a
to
good
be a
song.
song, not to be like challenging my own beliefs because I don't.
No, same. That's what I'm saying about To Pimp a Butterfly.
But to be just like a song to get like some perspective into other view and perspective into like I don't know how hate thinks.
Yeah.
How that like those like some of those talking points that I'm familiar with, but like
Yeah.
just like that is the mentality that is really.
That's how hate
Yeah.
thinks.
So I don't know. Interesting to see that. I think like super influential albums. I feel like it changes for me. I think in particular some of the main ones that come to have my mind are the ones that like I really first listened to on by myself. So in particular, Hozier's first album.
Yeah, that's a good album.
That is
His new one's amazing too, man. But his first one's good
That
too.
first album was one of the first albums that I listened to front to back.
Yeah.
Like one of the first albums where I like felt like I was like really engaging with music for my own like want to engage with
Yeah.
music, not just like it's on in the car.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like I'm just going out to put it on.
Yeah.
That and honestly, T.P.A.B's Prison.
Nice, that's a good album.
Both of those albums were the
Yeah,
ones
Dark
that, like,
Horse and stuff.
that just got me into music itself.
Yeah.
So,
Have you?
about
There's a song. Thinking about influential music, there's a song on To Pimp a Butterfly called "You," like just the letter
Yeah.
U. Dude, it's got to be one of the most powerful songs in hip hop history. It's
Yeah.
talking about and how much a dollar really cost. But I'm thinking
Yeah.
about you. So it's like, it's basically about a guy. It's Kendrick talking to himself, like in a positive way.
Yeah.
But he's talking about like you can hear him like drinking and like
Yeah.
chugging, getting drunk,
Yeah.
and he is drunk. And it ends like just even the way it ends, it's like it says money can't stop a suicidal weakness, and it's
Yeah.
talking about addiction, and it's like it's dude, that's gotta be one of the best songs, most influential songs of hip hop history.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like this music is so powerful, man. Like
Yeah, well, I don't know. I love it. I love it for the sake that it is both. Like,
Yeah.
it can be
light,
like
as light as you
yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
like,
as heavy as you
it
want.
can be just like it's my gym music, or it's like party music. We're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Or it can be my like somebody's masterpiece.
Yeah,
And I think the
exactly.
fact that it can be all those different things. Oh, I love it for that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I feel like I gotta show you Kendrick.
Yeah, man. I know. I'd love to see some of that.
You want to hear Kendrick?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think you described it well, though. Like, almost those like cinematic experiences.
It is a
that
cinematic
music
experience.
Can have,
Yeah.
like that almost like fuller feeling of not just audio.
Dude, it's like a movie, man.
Yeah.
It's like a movie, but
Yeah.
it's a story too.
Is it a
it's
concept now? Like tell the story through the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've always been a sucker for the concept.
Yeah. Yeah. This is crazy. One of the best hip hop albums of all time.
Yeah. Love hearing his voice on the system.
Yeah. Yeah, his voice is sick. And the system does it well.
Yeah.
Does it justice. Some of the best rapping too ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his best album. But, and he's one of the best album artists of this generation. So. And it's so
I
powerful.
don't know. I find it interesting because like our artists. I mean, like it's so much just how personally, but like
Yeah.
those artists that are like my classic artists. Hearing these guys and like knowing that in 10, 15 years, 20 years, like these are gonna be those albums that people.
Yeah. Yeah, like this generation's T.P.A.B. Yeah. Yeah, I know, and it's cool that we're alive during it. Like when it came out too, 2015.
The fact that we exist during that all this exists
I know.
is almost impossible.
Yeah, it is.
So like, I don't know. I feel like so much of all of that life is just I'm feeling it, and the fact that I'm here is ridiculous. And it's,
Yeah, it is. You just have to.
So like, the fact that I'm here, that is the hard part. I feel like any of it, all the rest of it should be enjoyed as much as
Yeah,
you can.
exactly.
But like, to have this feels like it does feel like
Yeah, it
the fact
does.
that
The timing worked out, and we were here when it was created. He's still alive in our generation. Yeah, these people still are. So. Get it all, you deserve it, Kendrick.
Wesley sniped your ass before 35.
So this wasn't his first album.
No, this was his like third.
Okay.
Yeah. This came out before Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why a lot of people were disappointed in Damn. Damn's a great album, but that's why coming off of this.
Damn.
Yeah, Damn, literally. Because it went from Good Kid was like his first big studio album, and that's a great album too. You know a lot of songs off that. But then he followed up with this.
Yeah.
And it was, dude, this album's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Blew it out of the water and solidified him as one of the greatest.
Yeah.
And then Damn came out, and it's a great album.
Yeah.
But a lot of people think he went downhill. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I just don't think you can recreate something like this. Like,
Well, I think that's maybe it too. Is like, I don't know, some artists will just produce something that is just like
amazing. Yeah.
And some people will describe like it is like literal lightning in a bottle, where like maybe that finished track is something like it was an accident in the studio, or things like that. But then that's then the final product. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, there's such a random to like the perfect thing being made.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know that I think it's like hard to make that like
It's impossible.
perfect pinnacle that they can make.
Yeah. This song's funny.
This dick ain't free. You looking at me like
It's a deep message though. Like it's funny, but it's a deep message. Like, but he's basically saying like girls think they can get all they want from him, but he knows that his value. He knows he has value. Yeah. And in this album, he talks a lot about 40 acres and a mule. Do you know the history about that?
No.
So basically, like slaves, back in like whenever that was, like 400, 500 years ago, when they were freed by their master, they were given nothing else but a 40 acres of land and a mule. And so that's why he talks about it a lot. Yeah, like that's all they were given as, like, yeah, a we're sorry thing. Yeah. But this album's all about racism and the white view of America and the black view of America. I picked cotton and made you rich, now my dick ain't free. This is King Kunta. You'd love this song. You'd probably know the song too.
Oh yeah. This is Kendrick?
This is Kendrick.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, man. This album has some hits.
Yeah, absolutely.
It just gets like, it gives me goosebumps, this song. One question. Oh yeah. And the cop sirens in the background.
Okay. I love that, but sometimes when I'm driving my car, there's some people like have such a good like siren like sample that it does freak me out. That I'm just like,
And it goes back to the beat coming up here, the transition. Just hits again.
such a powerhouse of the track.
Yeah, man. Have you heard Blacker the Berry?
Yes.
Dude, that's a crazy song.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I really enjoy that music with a message, and again, I think it's time and place for that music used for certain things.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to have that message. It doesn't always have to have that purpose.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be that passionate, but I like when it has some passion and some complexity.
Again, it's that human element, but it's that human element focused in the lyrics.
Exactly.
And it's that experience and critique.
Exactly.
Curious what that sample is.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's because I don't think I also growing up I didn't realize how sample heavy some music is.
True.
Or things like
Kanye samples a lot.
yeah, oh my god, Will Smith.
Yeah, Will
Dude,
Smith,
like
true.
the Men in Black song. I had no idea that
It's sampled?
Yeah. So sampled.
Really?
Dude, I will show you where the beat came from. And it's almost the beat from the song is almost the exact same beat used in that song.
A lot of people do it, man.
So it's like
a lot of people do
I
it.
don't think I realized how heavily musicians borrow from each other.
Yeah, it's true. How they don't get sued too. I guess they pass it. They make sure it's good before they release it.
I think it is interesting though how much crossover and sampling and using each other. Music isn't something like rap and R&B, but is kind of lacking in something like metal. Because
True.
You have
Don't
the
sample
things,
as much.
you have the things that might happen super groups of band members working together, but you don't often have Iron Maiden featuring.
No, you don't. That's true. And also,
not a lot of that.
and same with Kendrick pointed this out in what's it called, Miss Morale, and he said, yeah, bro, it's crazy. Zoom. But he points out that a lot of girl hip hop artists don't collab either.
I've only seen it more recently, but
I guess so.
I've gotten a lot more into girls hip hop.
Yeah.
But I find that there's some artists that you see tons and tons. Cali and Lotto,
True.
artists that I see all the time, all around.
But do they feature other women?
They have some songs they'll do together, but more than that, I find that a song is popular and then they'll remix it later after.
Yeah, true.
Lotto's got Queen of the South.
Yeah.
And she got that song was super popular, but then featured had a couple others to come on for a remix.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think there is some of that featuring, but
It's rare though.
it's not as often. I think Meg does it well.
Stallion?
Yeah, and a lot of her albums she'll have a bunch of
Really?
That's cool. Damn, I love that. That's the same thing in the other song. It's just half the battle. It's bullshit. Put
Yeah.
some asshole. You can sit around stoned in your car, not getting shit done.
Yeah.
It's I don't know.
You gotta do something about it. Yeah, but it doesn't matter until you do something about it. Exactly. That was Snoop, by the way, Snoop Dogg.
Was that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he comes in again. Yeah, he features Snoop. He's got some great features on his album too. It's kind of jazzy in some ways.
That element
Yeah, it's got jazz.
Well, I like hear it in like the drums. I feel like I can hear like that like jazz, almost like
Yeah, it's like jazz rap in some ways. Yeah.
I was trying to think of like other artists and rappers that I really enjoy as well. Have you heard much of Paris, Texas?
No.
They've got some stuff that genuinely is good, and also Redvale. I cannot speak to Redvale enough.
Yeah.
Truly.
Just send me all these. Send me a bunch of albums to listen to. And I'll
He's
give it a
got
check out.
two albums of his own.
Amazing.
So, yeah, I have those lines. I'm trying to think of other people. I don't know. I feel like I try to listen to like some of those most popular, like just
Yeah.
just to be familiar with that like Super Bowl and stuff else. Trying to find like some
Some
slightly
hidden
more
stuff.
slightly more underground stuff. Well, I mean, people like Aesop Rock. That's like
Yeah, he's
a
kind of
more,
underground.
more underground, but
Yeah.
like well-known name. Like
Yeah.
Sometimes I
So he has this poetry at the start of every song or every section,
yeah.
and the farther you go on the album, the more it grows until he does the whole thing. And it, dude, the ending by the time he says all poetry is
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah. And
That almost reminded me of like Daniel Caesar.
Yeah,
Some of, like
true.
his, like songwriting and like
yeah, it's very poetic
like
and stuff.
having one of the tracks being him like figuring out the song. And,
Yeah.
like beating the song.
Yeah, because at the end he figures it all out.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, man.
I do kind of like that.
Do you know? Have you heard the song? Dude, it's
I
one
don't know
of,
that.
dude, it's so
Yeah.
groovy, man. Yeah, just sit back and close your eyes
Got
to this
that.
one, man. It's just, I love this song. This is one of my favorites off the album.
Yeah.
So he talks about these walls. He's talking about the walls of a vagina. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. But just, it's powerful song though still. Yeah, just listen to this. Yeah, it's some of the best. Yeah, it's one of the best songs off this album. It's crazy, right? It's an emotional roller coaster. Yeah.
Yeah, like so just like everything.
Yeah, it's hard.
Himself into this song.
Like this ending here is just, and it's such a crazy song. It's so powerful.
Yeah.
And then it goes into this song. It's such a dude. This, you know the song.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
Dude, it's crazy.
I would not have guessed how they would have like
Like,
sat there with
From that to alright,
Yeah.
like, oh my god, it's such a crazy transition to that song.
seriously.
And this song is so good, man.
This is like something that
Yeah, it's one of his most popular, but it's a beautiful song. It's like from that to like, yeah, we're okay now. Like, we're alright now.
Now when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut, but I'ma stop you looking at you for the
Yeah.
face down.
That's the shit I'm dealing with, but how to also like
To get out of it.
get out of it and just go to work today.
Exactly.
It's also got a bit of a bigger range than I thought.
Yeah.
Or maybe a bigger range than I realized. Like voice? Yeah.
No, he's got a lot of different voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he on some songs he does this really high pitched vocals, which sounds pretty cool too.
That was interesting. I think also, I do like one of the, especially
Yeah. Yeah, like jazz. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very. I don't even know how to describe this album.
And then do you check it to some beats or
I think he does both. Like he makes his own beats and then he has producers too. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure though. Don't quote me on it. And every song is so different.
Yeah.
They're not the same, like any of them.
But it all feels like the same.
It feels like the same album though. Yeah, like this would not be on Good Kid or
Yeah.
any other of his albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man, I'm doing good. Semester's going pretty good. Yeah, hopefully a 4.0 GPA. We'll see though. Can't chem might drag it down a bit, but
That's fair. That's fair.
it's a hard chem. But yeah, and then
Is it organic chem?
it's past organic chem.
Okay.
Yeah, I already did both my organic chems. Yeah, so it's like super intense, but
Love that.
yeah, but I'm almost done my degree. So yeah, I got about. I'm done next fall. So
Nice.
yeah, and then yeah, within a year. So then I'll either apply to med school or get a master's of some kind.
Yeah.
It's the plan.
No, that's solid.
Yeah, that's the plan. So yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to work though. I can't wait to work, man. Because like more free time and
Yeah.
money is like it'd be nice to earn some income. I don't care about money much, but it'd be nice to earn some income for sure. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Are you going to celebrate being done?
What's that?
Are you going to do anything to celebrate being done? I know some people talk about doing trips.
I don't know. Not really.
Just get right into
You just
figuring out work somewhere.
yeah, life doesn't stop after undergrad. So yeah. Did you do anything?
I didn't actually. I'll be honest, the first, like, being done, handing in that last assignment, the feeling after that was insane. I
Yeah,
felt just
I
like
bet.
so
relieved.
oh my god, it is all done.
Yeah.
There's an end to it now.
That's
Like,
exciting.
I think for me though, I think I also definitely built up a little bit of like just academic fatigue in that last.
Yeah, dude.
That last
Me
year
too.
definitely got to me.
Yeah.
So like it was just ready to go.
Yeah,
So I think
yeah.
if you're just that, it was just enjoying that feeling and relishing in that moment.
Yeah, that's my plan too. I'm gonna enjoy that feeling.
I would love to do like some bigger trip or something to celebrate that. But
Yeah.
also at a certain point it's gonna be so far away from the graduate that would just be me doing a trip.
Sure.
But I would like to go back to Scotland. Do something
Yeah, that'd be
there.
cool.
There's a big hiking trail over there that I'd love to go do by myself at some point.
Sweet.
Yeah, so that would be like a bigger thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love to do a climbing trip somewhere. I'd love to like, I don't know, like go down to Greece, climb in the sun for
Yeah.
like a couple weeks. That'd be
sick.
But, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like there's a whole bunch that I'd like to do.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
that's cool, man. Yeah, I can't wait to graduate. The feeling must be amazing.
Yeah, man.
I mean, even after high school, it felt good, and that was just the start of
Right?
the next step. So
Yeah.
I guess
don't know,
that's
I feel
what I'm
like
waiting for.
I feel like I could also see myself going back to school as well. So maybe that's
What would you go
also
back
one.
into?
If I would go back, I'd either go back to get a master's, or
Yeah.
I would go and get my two-year teaching degree. Still.
I'm thinking about that
Yeah.
too, to be
Just
honest.
to be set up
Teaching.
as well
Yeah.
as I can be, and then
It'd be cool.
yeah.
So I went running for
Yeah, teaching. I've always thought about that. So
until I came
Yeah,
home.
I think for me, man, it's like it's the thing that I'm doing right now within like recreation and
Yeah.
stuff that I do genuinely enjoy teaching.
yeah, you have experience in it.
Helping out people. So I feel like for me, it's something that I can see fitting, and I feel
Yeah,
like I could.
and you've already applied it to an extent, right? So you know you'd like it.
Yeah, and I know like the different teaching styles I enjoy, and I like to
Yeah.
use.
No, you'd be a good
This
teacher,
feeling
really.
is unmatched.
Also,
I know
crazy.
everything.
It's like,
I know everything.
Yeah.
Know myself. I know morality.
These guys are
spirituality, good and
artists
bad
that they
health.
are.
I know
Yeah, it's
character,
pretty cool.
I know
Making
culture.
stories
I know everything.
like
I know
the
comedy.
struggle.
I know
Go- yeah, the
shit.
struggle
I know
that's
shit
like
is
coming
conscious.
for it
I
all.
know everything.
Yeah.
I know
The fact that it,
lawyers,
like,
advertisement, and
works out,
sponsors.
it's
I know
what-
wisdom.
Yeah,
I know
it's hope,
salvation.
man.
I know
It's
good
hope.
karma.
Like,
I
I
know
don't know, the
everything.
thought
I know
that, like,
history.
I
I
don't
know
know.
the universe works mentally.
Kendrick
I know
is
the
some
perks
dude
of
that I
bullshit.
just,
Is
like,
it meant for me?
hung
I
out
know
with that
everything.
Yeah,
I know cars,
true.
cars, cars, and money. I know loyalty.
True,
I
man.
know respect. I know
Could've
those
been
that's
bad,
on me.
like,
I know
Yeah,
everything.
someone's got to make it in this life. A lot of people will.
I know
Yeah.
from generous.
Yeah, it's just basically, yeah, it's powerful. It's like,
Wow, yeah. Especially like I want to enlighten you, but not frighten you.
Yeah,
like,
it's
that
deep,
shit of,
man,
Like,
it's deep.
Not like the harm the kids innocence,
Yeah.
but also like wanting them to be informed.
Yeah.
To know, but like where is that line? Where does it appropriate?
True.
That's tough.
yeah,
And especially like
I
yeah.
want to enlighten you without
And
threatening
somebody
you.
that he sees himself as.
Yeah.
Like,
I love myself.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a live
Motherfucker,
version.
that's also
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, man.
crazy. That is.
Sweet. Well, thank you YouTube for watching for now. We'll pause it. And yeah, see you on the next one or later. See ya.